Hey, I heard you're thinking about buying a house. All right, before we go too far, is there any way that I can talk you out of this? Have you been reading the news? The housing market is absolutely insane right now. Why would you do this to yourself? Sure, no problem. If you insist, welcome to Useless Mortgage Info. Let's talk about the 5 things that you should do before you buy a house. All right, all jokes aside, listen, buying a house should not be a stressful process. If you have your ducks in a row and you're working with the right people, buying a home should be fun, it should be exciting, and it should be one of the best memories that you have for you and your family. All right, let's jump right into the 5 things that you need to do before you buy. Step number 1, budget. Buying a new home can have a big impact on your monthly budget. It's really important that before you make a move, you understand what that impact is going to be and have a plan for it. Everything from homeowners insurance, property taxes, utility bills, and your new mortgage payment, you want to get a good idea of what you believe the increase to your monthly expenses is going to be. We're not going to get too far into how to make a budget right now, but just understand that knowing your budget and testing your budget is one of the very first steps that you should be taking. Okay, so you know that you're going to have a new budget. How do you test it? One simple and great way to test a budget is to just simply open up a new separate savings account at your bank. Every month, take your increase to your budget. Let's say it's $300. You've decided that buying a house is going to cost you an extra $300 a month. Start depositing that money into your new separate savings account. This will give you a really safe way and easy way to see what the impact to your monthly budget is going to be, and it also gives you an awesome way to start saving for the new home. Now that we're testing our budget and putting some money away to buy the house, it's time for step number 2, credit. By far, your credit score is going to be the number one determining factor in not just the product that you should be using to purchase the new home, but the actual interest rate that mortgage lenders are going to give you. A recent online survey by Tally found that 60% of Americans suffer from some form of credit anxiety. I'm here to tell you that credit anxiety is super normal, but you can't let it stand in between you and the purchase of your dream home. You need to know what's on your credit report and what your credit score is. www.annualcreditreport.com is an excellent resource for you to be able to monitor your credit report yearly without any effect to your FICO score or any hard inquiries. You're allowed 1 free credit report per year from all 3 credit agencies, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. This is an excellent service that can help you without any cost or any detriment to your credit report. See what's going on in there. What's my score? What are people reporting? Do I have any issues that I should know about? It's an excellent resource. I highly recommend it. I'm also going to strongly recommend that you stop monitoring your credit through things like your credit card statement or creditkarma.com. Come here. I know this might be hard to hear, but your credit card company's full of shit. They're lying to you. Places like creditkarma.com, they're not providing you a real credit score. It's not the same type of financial credit report that we're going to pull on the mortgage end. What they're giving you is what I would basically call a generic credit score. It's the difference between something like Coca-Cola and RC Cola. The only person that I know that likes RC Cola is my father, and he's old as shit. Let's stick to the real thing and go with the genuine credit report so that we have the real information before you even get started. Nothing's going to have as big an impact on your mortgage application as your credit score. It's super important that we get our hands around it first and know exactly what's going on with the report before you apply to buy a house. The silver lining with credit is that it's also the one thing that we can help you with. If there's some dings and dents on your credit report or you need to get your score up, talk to me about our credit rehabilitation options or even rapid rescore, which can help you to significantly increase your credit score in a very short amount of time. Now that we got your credit anxiety super high, it's time to move on. All right, it's about to get real. Number 3, documents. Honestly, I don't know how to say this. We need your documents. That's as easy as I can make it. Like, you got to have your documents together, and we need them. The documentation needed to apply for a mortgage is going to vary from person to person. I'm not going to get into the specific documents that are required, but just understand this. Your loan officer is going to make a request for some specific things from you. Everything from your W-2s and paycheck stubs to your driver's license. It's super important that you understand you need to get this information to them quickly, and you need to do it in a way that is easy for them to access, open, and read the information. I'm talking to you, boomers. Remember, this information is about the 5 things that you're supposed to do before you buy a home. Having your documentations compiled together and ready to rock and roll is going to make the pre-qualification to buy a much more simple and efficient process for you and everyone else involved. Just make sure you have a good idea of specifically what it is that you need, and you have the ability to get it to your loan officer in an easy way. All right, we got our budget together. We got a really good idea about our credit score. Our documents are ready to rock and roll. So it's time for number 4. And this is my favorite part because it's all about me. Number 4, time to get pre-qualified. The mortgage pre-qualification is like the passport to your new home. It's considered one of the most important parts in the entire process of buying a house, and you need to do it before you even speak to your real estate agent. Most real estate agents aren't going to want to talk to you unless they know that your finance is in place and you qualify to purchase. Not all mortgage pre-qualifications are going to be the same. I know all of you guys saw the Rocket Mortgage commercials during the Super Bowl. Don't do it. Don't call them. Stop. At 7th Level Mortgage, we take the pre-qualification process to the next level. Well, aren't you lucky? Now you get to work with me, where I'm not only going to look at your situation, but we're going to submit your pre-qualification to an actual underwriter who's going to approve you on your income, your assets, and the collateral that you're looking to buy. On top of that, 7th Level Mortgage is happy to announce our newest mortgage program called Lock and Shop. With Lock and Shop, you can submit your loan application and lock your interest rate good for 90 days with no extra costs and no out-of-pocket expenses, all before you even call a real estate agent or step into your first home. I made a previous video detailing Lock and Shop. Definitely check it out, because with the market the way that it is right now, mortgage rates are skyrocketing and they're changing every single day. This is our newest program that will help you during your pre-qualification. God damn it, it did it again. What were we talking about? Lock and Shop will allow you to submit your mortgage for pre-qualification and lock your interest rate to protect you against the raising rate environment that we're currently in right now. Listen, the mortgage pre-qualification piece is the one place that you cannot cut corners in. It's going to create your approval parameters, and once you know what the rules are, shopping for a home will be stress-free. You need to do this before you call a real estate agent and start getting attached to homes that you may or may not qualify for. Don't cut corners on your pre-qualification, and make sure you get it done up front the right way. And now, with our program, you can even lock your interest rate with no contract, no property address before you even start looking for homes, so that you don't have to worry that by the time you find a house, interest rates have changed and everything is different. All right, we got our fundamentals down. It's time to play the game. Budget, credit, documents, pre-qualifications in the pocket. It's time for step number 5, call a real estate agent. Let's go see some houses. Guys, I can't stress number 5 enough. Working with the right real estate agent will make all the difference in the world. They're going to be able to help you find your dream home in the right area, all within your budget. They have access to listings that you might not even know exist, and they can customize searches for homes based on your specific criteria. Bedroom and bathroom count, square footage, even school districts. One thing that you want to make sure is that you and your real estate agent mesh. Right now, the market is crazy and houses are moving really fast. Most buyers are making more than one offer. You're going to spend a lot of time with your real estate agent, so you want to make sure that their personality matches your personality and that they have your priorities in mind. Like I said in the beginning of this video, buying a home should be a fun process. It should be exciting. Working with the right people is the most important decision that you can make. A good quality loan officer who can provide a strong pre-qualification, and a good real estate agent who can find you the right listings in the right area will make all the difference in the world. All right, that's it. Budget, credit, documents, a solid pre-qualification, and an excellent real estate agent. Those are the 5 things that you need to do before you even start shopping for a house. Thanks for tuning in to Useless Mortgage Info and our 5 things to do before you buy a home. And remember, as much as I love you, it's a crazy market out there. This is real estate. Nobody cares how you feel. Try to keep your shit together.